mounted guillotine. Just kind of quick recap. So we've got our head and arm. Obviously we can pull up and attach it tightly to the neck. We can look to finish that. Come into the guard to finish that. Okay. Generally, if that doesn't work, maybe Michael's hand fighting, I might be able to kick him over into this inverted north-south position where I can trap the arm and attack the anaconda choke. If though, a somewhat common reaction is Michael will put his arm to the outside of my ribs. Okay, so I've got my hands connected and I can't actually trap that arm with my legs. Alright? Obviously you don't want to let go and try and peel that back because you're going to lose your whole connection. So we're going to keep your arms connected. One option here is now to go to the mounted guillotine. So I'm basically going to roll up on top, look to adjust, and finish the choke from the mount. Right? But you'll see it's not quite just a regular mount. It's a bit different how we do it. So first, tilt your head away so you can roll over your shoulder. Okay. If my head's tight, I can't do a back roll, so I need to look away, and I can go over my right shoulder here. Like this. Second thing about this, I want to end up quite high. So if I can, I want to bring my knee, I'm not going down like low mount. I think a lot of people when they try this, they think of a mounted guillotine as like, doing this, and this just won't really work. Possibly it could put some pressure on their neck, but it's really hard to get power like this. So instead, I want to bring my knee over the top of that arm. It'll stop him from hand fighting and it'll also get me a better position. Okay. I'm going to stay in this kind of half inverted position. Alright? So here, I want to go over my shoulder and look up like this. From here, my arms are actually free to start adjusting. Okay, see how I can move quite freely to get my arms in good position to set up the choke. If I'm back, like sitting back on my heels, my arms have very little freedom. I don't know if you can see that, but I can't move very well and adjust well here compared to when I'm here. Now I can really pull my hand tight. So I want to get got my rib against the side of the head. I want to get my arm like, it might start here. I want to come a little bit deeper usually and get a little closer to the elbow just for the action tension. So I've got the head and the arm. I'm on my shoulder. So you're going to be looking up at the roof. Your knees forward. You can adjust tight. So I pull my arm across the neck and then I jam it tight into the throat. Okay. So to finish from here, I'm supporting my own elbow with my leg. So I put my thigh onto my elbow and I'm going to drop my hips into it from there. Okay. So it's not just my arms. My arms could probably choke, but I'm going to get more power with my hips coming in, assisting my arm. So it's like on my forearm, as I drop my hips in, you can see that's pushing my hand in towards the neck. Okay, so it's going to use that to assist with the choke. Sorry, mate. And you see my hips are going like towards the head here. Okay, so I'm not sitting back. If I sit back, this is not really going to choke anymore. Okay. I want to be like right over the top, hips coming in this way, not sitting. So again, this side. We've got the head and the arm. We sweep our opponent over, and they've got their arm to the outside of our ribs. We can't trap that up. So I'm going to back roll, look away, back roll, bring my knee over the top, adjust my hands so that they're a little bit deeper, and then crunch in tight on the neck while I'm kind of faced up. From here, I drop my hips as I squeeze, and that should be a tight choke. Okay. So we go. 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Little.
It's hard to get to like make it feel like it's actually like a real time choke.
Can I borrow you? Yeah. Sure. Hands down. Let's see.
See my terrible technique,
yeah.
Is that it? Fantastic, thank you, Coach.
choke or?
Pretty, yeah.
Okay, so this is some adjustment we were just working with, which I didn't really mention. Try and put your ribs into the head, and can you like shoulder roll a little here, like lift your hips. Keep weight on his head with your ribs, and adjust your hands tight against the neck here. So pull this a little deeper, and then pull like your forearm tight to the neck here. Yeah. Okay, and now drop your hips in. Okay, how's that say? Better, same.
It's pretty good the first time as well.
Okay, not much difference.
No, it was tighter the second, but yeah.
It feels like a type of choke through my arms. Like the first one just feels a little bit.
Yeah. So we're working like something I didn't really talk about, but I think I do is I want my head like I feel like here I can't adjust well. See how I'm like posted on my head? I want to be rolled through a bit more, so tuck right underneath, and having my weight into the head here. Okay, so I've got my front on, but I've got like my elbow deep and my weight goes in. So like you can feel that pressure starting to come onto the neck already. Just from my ribs like pressuring the head. And then that's a good spot to pull my elbow deep and come into the front of the neck. And that's before I even drop my hips in, but I should be able to then like squeeze tight. You right? Yeah. And probably get the finish here. Or if I can then drop my hips over the top there as well. But like, kind of like elbow is in against the neck, and my ribs are going here like this as I tighten.
Do you want to be over that arm, or you don't care about that arm? Like with
I
your
want to be over that arm. Yeah. Does anyone else want to have a go? Does anyone else want to try that?
Yeah, I want to have a go.
All right. Who are you working with?
I'm doing it wrong.
All right, let's have a look. So connect your hands. Connect your hands. Yeah, good. Have your, so make a fist with your, make a fist with your, this hand and grip onto it. Yeah, good. Okay, so let's try that with like, bringing your ribs into his head a bit. Have your weight on your shoulder and bring this elbow tight. So you're going to bring, yeah, good. The ribs into the side of the head. Pull your elbow tight against his neck. Good. And then adjust your hands deeper in front of his neck. Yeah, yeah, good, yeah. Choke? Yeah, good. Good. So bring your, make sure, sorry, the other thing is have your knee over the top. Yeah, good. Were you able to get the submission before or not?
I'm struggling to do like clean choke.
Yeah.
But I think like I'm confused with that leg if it pushes up or it feels like steering wheel for the hands too. But I wasn't dropping my ribs to can't be straight like that. So
Yeah.
I wasn't that much on the side.
Yeah. Okay. Guys, have a go at that. 2 more minutes each, and then we'll get into some specific training. Okay, 3, 2, 1.